Guys, and thank you very much for tuning into my channel once again. Okay, so today I am going to be making I will be making a scalloped potato with ground beef, and I will go ahead and show you how to make that. Okay, so first thing first, what we will do is heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil into our pan here. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. And I'm going to let that heat for a little while. And then I'll go ahead and show you how I prepare the meat for the scalloped potatoes. First of all, these are my ingredients. I have 1 large onion chopped, 5 cloves of garlic minced. I have some fine leaf thyme, and I have some tomato paste, and I have basil. So this is what I will be seasoning my meat with. Okay, so and then I have 2 pounds of ground beef. Okay, organic ground beef. So while my oil is heating, these are my red potatoes that I went ahead and sliced very thinly. This is what I will be making my ground meat and scalloped potato with. Okay, so now that my oil is hot, I'm going to go ahead and add my onion to my oil. And my garlic. I'm going to let this fry cook for 2 to 3 minutes. You're not going to let the garlic burn. You just want it to sweat a little, caramelize a little. Just like that. Let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give it a toss. So my onion and garlic was now cooking for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add my meat to the pan. I'm going to sauce this. You're going to let your meat fry until it's fully cooked. Okay, to my meat, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of basil, ground basil, dry basil, 1 teaspoon of dried Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. If you don't like black pepper, you can avoid it. You don't have to put black pepper. And 1 teaspoon of chili seeds. Like I said, if you don't like spicy food, you could eliminate that. Also, I am going to add my thyme, my basil, and my tomato paste. I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic powder, and 1 chicken bouillon. I will toss all of this together. And I'm going to let it cook until it's fully cooked. To my bowl here, I have 8 large red potatoes that I sliced very thinly, and I am going to drain the water and dry my potato completely, and then I'll show you the next step, how I go ahead and prepare my meat with my potato before I put it into the oven. So if you don't like spicy food, you could go ahead and eliminate the spices. You could eliminate the chili pepper and the black pepper. I love spicy food, so that's the reason I put the chili pepper and the black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and give my meat a turn. Oh, this is looking so good. Smells so good. The basil, the thyme, the onion, the garlic. This is coming along really nice. I wish you guys could smell the way it smells right now. So I'm making my scalloped potatoes with my ground beef. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give it a turn. Really looking good. Then I let it cook for 2-3 minutes more. Okay guys, so now that my meat is fully cooked, I am going to go ahead and add a cup of finely chopped bell peppers. I'm going to toss this around. I'm going to let that cook for another minute or 2 before I add my 2 cups of spinach. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it another turn. Now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 cups of baby spinach. And I'm going to give this a turn. I am going to let this saute for about a minute or 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, give it a final turn. And this is the finished product of my ground beef with peppers and baby spinach. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove off. That's what it looked like. So now the second step to my scalloped potato, I am going to go ahead and drain all the water out of my potato and dry it completely dried with a paper towel. Okay, so that is the second step to my potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drain my potatoes. I'm going to make sure it's completely dry, and then I'll show you the second step of this scalloped potato and ground beef. Okay, so bear with me kindly, guys. Okay guys, so now that my potatoes is completely dried, I am going to go ahead and show you how to layer your pan now with the potatoes and the ground meat before I put it into the oven. So here I have a 9 by 12 pan which I am going to be using. So I have a total of 9 potatoes that I thinly sliced. So I am going to go ahead and layer each potatoes into the pan, completely cover the bottom of the pan, just like that. You want every corner of the pan to be completely covered with the potatoes. It's something like the way you would do your lasagna. It's just that you're doing it with potatoes. So you're going to completely layer the potatoes until the bottom of the pan is completely covered with the potatoes. Just like that. Okay, so that's the way it looks. So I'm going to go ahead now and I am going to add 1 layer of my ground meat to the potatoes. I'm going to spread it out, make sure that all the potatoes is coated, entire pan is coated. Just like that. And at this point, I am going to go ahead. In this bowl, I have Parmesan cheese, I have cheddar cheese, and I have mozzarella cheese. That's all grated, finely grated. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour the first layer over the potatoes, just like that. Cover the entire bottom, entire potatoes, every corner. Okay, and I am going to continue to layer the pan again with the potato slice. Like I said, just like you will normally do your lasagna. Just like that. You're going to continue layering your pan. Make sure every corner have the potatoes evenly. Just like that. You're going to take your ground meat again and you're going to make another layer on top of the potatoes. You're going to spread it out until all the potatoes are fully covered. every corner. Okay, now you're going to add another layer of your cheese. Just like that. And you're going to go ahead and do your last layer, another layer of your potatoes. Make sure every part is covered. This dish is really not hard to make. It's a very simple dish. You're going to keep laying your potatoes until every part is covered. Okay, at this point, you're going to go ahead and you're going to add your brown meat to the potatoes. You're going to add all of it to the potatoes. And you're going to lay it, spread it out. Make sure it's spread out evenly. Just like that. And you're now going to put your last set of potatoes. You're going to layer your last set of potatoes. Okay, just like that. And now you're going to add the last set of cheese to the top. Make sure every part of it gets, just like, think about making a lasagna. It's just like making a lasagna. The same way you layer your lasagna, the same way we're laying our potatoes with the meat, the vegetables, the cheese. It's just that instead of lasagna, we're making it with the potatoes. Alright? There you go. There you have it. I'm going to wash my hands. And at this point, now you're going to wrap this very tightly with your foil paper. I'm going to wrap this very tightly now with the foil paper. Just like that. And you're going to take a knife and you're just going to give it a little slit at the top. And now you're going to place this into your oven for 1 hour. Okay? After 1 hour, you take it out. you're gonna let it sit and cool before you cut it. I will show you the finished product. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add this to my oven for 1 hour on 350 degrees temperature. And I just added to my oven 350 degree temperature, and I'm going to let it cook for 1 hour. I will show you the finished product. Please bear with me. So it's been an hour now since my scalloped and ground beef potato is in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out from my oven now, and I will show you the finished product. Okay, so bear with me 1 sec. Okay, so I went ahead and I removed my potato from the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and open it now and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so there you have it, guys. My scalloped potato with ground beef. You're going to let it sit until it's cool and everything is combined, and then you're going to cut it and serve it. Okay? And I am going to test it with a fork to make sure that it's tender, and it is tender. The potatoes are very tender. So let it sit now. Okay, guys, and then you will go ahead and you will cut it. So there you have it, guys, my scalloped potato with ground beef and vegetables. What I put in here is spinach and sweet peppers, and I fried my beef with garlic, basil, thyme, onions, and I sliced my potato thinly, and I layer it like lasagna. 1 layer of potato, 1 layer of the meat, then I put the cheese, 1 layer again potato, 1 layer meat, and the cheese. Okay, so there you have it. Please leave me a comment at the bottom of the video. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Please like and share my videos. On the right hand corner of the top there is a bell. Kindly click that.